We will begin in a minute. Those of you that are here, if you'd like to answer the prompt, feel free. And just a warning, there's two big dogs that are probably going to make an appearance. But it's all part of the frequency being raised, being outside in nature, animals, laughter. One more minute if you choose to do the prompt. "30 seconds. Play nicely with your sister. Place one or two hands on your heart. We arrive together with 5 mindful breaths in the flux, beauty, and chaos that is in and around us. Let it flow, let it go. We can shift our state with divine presence. Every breath is an opportunity to be here now. Breathe in, breathe out. Blink your eyes and mobilize. Do you want to talk? Apparently doggy panting is good to raise your frequency. Welcome everyone. This is the world premiere of a new session. Hopefully it goes well and we do it week to week, because Lord knows, the more we can shift our frequency, our energy, that's where the healing is, that's where the joy is, that's where the breakthroughs are. Before I read the prompts of people that shared, just so you know, I'm hoping that this stream goes through well, because I'm far away from the Wi-Fi box in the backyard of where I'm staying here in El Salvador. The house is a bit loud, and outside can be loud too, so that's why I haven't been doing live sessions in the morning. But so this is kind of a little bit of a test. You can give me feedback. I think if the microphone is near my mouth, it'll work, even with the car repair shop that's behind me and stuff like that. All right, let's see who wants to say hello. I'll go last. Do, do, do. Hello, Heidi from Utah, the beautiful Utah mountains. Energy's about a 4, and you ask yourself, is this true? So I've curated 47 ways to raise your frequency, but there's always more, and it's nice to know what's working for people. Girlfriend, why are you trying to steal the show with your booty to the audience? We have an avocado tree in this yard, and she brings me little avocados that she wants to play with and chew on. Can I show them, Yala? Look, little avocado. It's so sad to see these little avocados that won't make it to their big potential, but at least she eats them. She loves these little avocados. Okay, you can eat it. I don't want to play with you though. Well, I do want to play with you, and you know I will, but this is my time with our global community here. Hello. Is this true? I love how simple that is, Heidi. And I trust you all have journals. Maybe we learn from each other, we write things down. Is this true? Wow! That's kind of like one of those powerful questions, the most powerful question in the universe. One of them is, what would love do? What would love do in this moment? So I love that. I'm going to put that in the powerful questions, right? What would love do? Is this true? That's kind of like when you open your mouth, ask yourself, think before you speak. Is it true? T. Is it helpful? H. Is it inspiring? I. Is it necessary? N. Is it kind? K. I love it. Thank you, Heidi. I have an emotional taste of locating my son's medical records again. I need this for his attorney. It's an emotional journey. Wow, that definitely shifts your frequency to find a detail that's necessary for a long journey of something. Thank you for sharing such a personal thing. Kathy's in California, about a 3. And this is the thing, like life is a roller coaster. So to normalize lower numbers is totally part of being human, and I appreciate your honesty. Yeah, it's an up down, and when we learn practices, then we don't feel so heavy on ourselves knowing it will pass. So the breath reset works for Kathy. Awesome. Hi, Erica. Yes, I haven't seen you in a while too. I've been doing lives in the evening, but I did take 3 weeks off. However, the daytime's a bit challenging because there's dogs running around and all of that. But we'll just be part of the chaos and do it. All right. Wow. A border collie lab. So we have a chocolate lab here. Her name's Yala. And then we have a 9-month-old, actually I think she's 10 or 11 months, of a Great Dane, and her name's Bella. So you will be seeing them up here. Wow. Blessings, Heidi, again for your disclosure. Hopefully that will pass with your son's journey. And I'm glad your animals are helping with your heart space right now. We hold your son in the light, because Lord knows that is not sustainable for the soul and the human journey. That's a big question, Erica, but I am blessed and grateful for the change. Lots of healthy routines of walking dogs and having ritual with my soul sister here. But I got to get back on Insight Timer, keep the head heart space open, the soul service, while I work on my next version of Wellness Oracle 2.0 and my performances and workshops for Pride festivals around the world. So things are good. Good and golden. Heidi says it's a good feed. I guess that means there's no disconnect. That's great. Maybe I'll do some more then. If the Wi-Fi's working from a distance. Awesome, I got through the chat. So welcome everyone, my name's Robert Halley. I'm originally from Toronto, Canada, but spending some time here in El Salvador. I'm in San Salvador, so the city, but even in the city, there's some lushness and parks to walk to. And I'm thankful for this bit of a escape. We have an avocado tree, we have a soursop tree in the backyard. And it's a bit loud, but you know, I'm staying close to the mic so we can still get this done in a nice, clear way. My number for my frequency and energy is about a 7. And a practice that helps me. Girlfriend, come on. A practice that helps me is being out in nature and being around animals. Come on. I played with you earlier for 15 minutes. We threw the ball. Can I have a bit of quiet? You're allowed to make an appearance. Pardon the dog booties that you might see. And the barks. But I'm sure it will shift. If you want a hug, you can come here. Come get a hug. Come get a hug. Come get a hug. How dare you? This is my first daytime live. Thank you for your patience, community. Like I said, it's a bit of an experiment to see if this can work. And here we go. So yes, being out in nature helps to raise my frequency. And being around animals usually... So as a creative wellness coach, some of you that know me, you know I like to mix a bit of fun and playfulness into holistic methodologies. So for our world premiere of How to Raise Your Frequency, I've curated 47 ways to raise your frequency. What is life without a bit of play and fun? So just like the vocal tones, I've written down the numbers to all these different exercises. And then I do have my computer here, so that's how I will remember what is on what number with the list that I made. But what is life without you and the collective consciousness figuring out what we need to do today? Right? So let's dive in. You know, I do have ideas of maybe starting out with a little dance or a story, but all of that is in the methodology of how to raise your frequency, and it's nice not to normalize one methodology over another. Hello, Nits. Hello, Kathy. Well, maybe it's really rough right now, Kathy, so maybe I will make it really pretty, and then it could be like a download on my website. This is super new, and we're just giving it a go. But thank you for sharing the interest, and I will perfect it. As an entrepreneur, there's a million things I want to do. I'd love to make this into a deck. Thank you, Yala. for holding space for me and for us all. You'll see her face. Oh, there she is. Anyhow, let's get this going. And thank you, Kathy, for giving space to explore and figure things out. How dare you bite my wrist? Girlfriend, I give you a lot of attention all day. I might have to ignore you. All right, everyone, what's the numeral? Actually, let's clear space. North, east, southwest, astral above, deep core of Mother Gaia below. Let's reset the vibe. Gather energy in, gather energy out, and then we'll pick. I did wear my happy colors today because, of course, color therapy lifts your frequency. Here we go. We open this space to elevate ourselves, no matter where we are and where we want to go. That bridge, that gap towards the healing, towards the manifestation, towards the joy. May we discover and trek along the capability and capacity and potential of the human spirit and heart. May what comes through be highest and best for us today, and may it reflect and glow in all interactions, actions, thoughts. And so it is, and so shall it be. All right. I love how you're supporting each other. Yes. Yes, yes. All right, let's see what the numerology today is. January 19th. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 9 is 11. 11 plus 2, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So our numerology for the day is 9. The 9th person that gives me a number between 1 and 47, we're going to do that practice to lift our frequencies. Ninth person offers a number 1 to 47. Yoga Nidra Lin. Amazing. I think I want to go get certified in that in India one day. Keep the numbers going. We're going to get to 9. Really want to honor the sacred patterning of the day. You can go again if you want. Just take a breath in between. The rule with the numbers, Heidi, is if no one is going, you can go again, but just take a breath in and a breath out. Let's see, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it's Lynn. 43, I'm going to check. Lynn, you are the one with 42. Let's see what my 42nd practice is. So 42 is to take a social media break and to decide a methodology for healthy boundaries. So sometimes these practices of how to lift your frequency is more of a community discussion. So that's what you picked, Lynn, to take a social media break. Or what is your healthy boundary? Let's talk about it. Oh, really? Do you see what you picked? Actually, I think we're doing this wrong. I wanted to like put my hand in and then be like, boom. After Lynn, we'll do that. We'll just do the emoji thing and then it'll be like, tell me when to stop and I'll pull it out. Because I don't want y'all to memorize what 42 is and then you never pick it. But we'll honor that for now, especially because Lynn says it's accurate. So what do we have to say about this? Of course, there's different apps you can use that shut down an app or even shut down a website after you've been on it for an hour. That's one way. But it's like, can you with your own mind and will like set up, okay, before 10 a.m., no social media. Maybe it's just between the hours of 12 and 2, or there's no social media after 8 p.m., things like that. Don't worry, I'll re-explain knits after. So Lynn says she monitors her phone time each day and to see which day I go over my limits. Yeah, I didn't know that, but on Instagram you can actually go on the settings and see how much time you've had, and most phones also show that. So that's a methodology, especially if you have other goals, like you didn't clean your closet, your kitchen drawers, you are defaulting to takeout food, or you're defaulting to opening a can and that's your dinner. No biting. So it all depends on your personal, like where are you losing time where you could get it and feel better? Like, did you not go for your walk? Are you not meeting with another human in person, which would raise your frequency to be mirrors to one another? So it's a very personal decision with how you're going to monitor your social media time. Insight timer doesn't count for social media because it raises your frequency, right? It helps with your mental health. Of course, if it gets to a point where you're like lying on your sofa and you're just like, I should get up and clean, I should get up and eat, but I'm just in the bliss of this teacher or this meditation. Again, basic human needs. What's going on? Are you sleeping? Are you drinking water? Are you eating higher frequency food? Those are the pillars. And if that's not being made, then yes, insight timer has got to go too. You're losing sleep. Okay. Yeah, it is hard. So we have a disclosure from Rachel. Forcing. That language doesn't sound that inviting. How about I am scheduling? I am prioritizing. I am inviting myself to... Your languaging will help you, Rachel. And you know what I used to do? Well, I had to be in quarantine, but in the winter when it's cold, even if you can't go for the walk, of course, bundle up. Wrap the warm spots, your torso. But sometimes even just cracking the window when it's like crazy cold or you don't have the energy to do it, crack the window so you're getting the fresh air. You're standing, you're looking outside. Maybe you have a reflexology ball under your foot. You may not be outside, but you're seeing it. You're letting the eyes shift. You're breathing in the cold, crisp air, which studies have shown is actually the secret of insomnia, one of them. Sleep colder. I just found out about, I don't know the item, but people are actually padding their beds and their mattresses with some sort of cool gel. Isn't that interesting? Wild. But great discussion. Find your boundary with the social media, whether you monitor on your phone or you make that active boop. It could even be like an alarm that goes off at certain times in the day, and it's like, oh, this is time for the walk. This is time to cook a proper meal. The cool thing about Insight Timer, especially even this live, is you don't have to be still. Your camera's not on. You can treat this like a podcast. So please honor the pillars of your health, which is sleeping, drinking water, feeling safe. Yeah. We have a bamboo mattress cover. It keeps the bed cooler. That's awesome, Erica. Oh my gosh, there's more baby avocados that these dogs are eating. Which is great. It's like they didn't come to fruition for the humans to eat, so they get to have them as little snacks. Here you go. Isn't it wild in the wintertime? It makes such a difference, just letting the sun hit you on your third eye. That's actually one of the practices. Let's pick another one. Thank you. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, the 9th person. So Knits, this is a world premiere today. A little bit rough around the edges with the dogs. But you know I bring my authenticity, and this is life. I ain't in no studio that Oprah is producing, maybe one day. This is life. And I think it's very healing to be super raw and real. Even with mischievous dogs running around and a car repair shop in this backyard. But I trust you hear me. I'm talking near the microphone. All right, Knit. So this is a world premiere, How to Raise Your Frequency. I've curated 47 practices. And they're on numbers, so y'all get to pick. And then we do them. So we have a housekeeper lady that's starting to water the yard. So even more reality and chaos. The laughter helps raise your frequency too. All right. The 9th person that gives me an emoji, you're gonna tell me when to stop and we'll pick the number. So get those emojis coming in. Maybe you pick an emoji that is cute or silly that helps raise our frequency to see it. The 9th person. I don't speak Spanish, Heidi. We have someone fixing the bathroom, putting in a new toilet. So there's like sanding and drilling and all sorts of stuff going on. Keep the emojis coming. You can go more than once if you want. Looking for the 9th emoji to honor the numerology of the day. Let me start counting them. Six, 7, 2 more. I shake it to the right, I shake it to the left. You do the hokey pokey. 2 more emojis. Let's get them going. All right, and it's Bree. Bree, you are the one. So tell me when to stop, Bree. Tell me when to stop. Breathe. All right. This is what you picked. You picked 4. Is that a special number to you? Let's see what my list says. Ooh. Bree, you picked the Lakota prayer. Wow. So beautiful. So I'm not sure if you know the Lakota prayer. I'm sure there's a few different versions. But let's say this prayer together. So I'm going to read it once, and then I'm actually going to invite you to repeat it. And that way, it can be more of an affirmation and more of an experience for you, because words don't teach. I want you to have that cathartic experience for yourselves. So here we go, everyone. Settle your body, rock right to left, forward to back. Find ease and groundedness. Maybe it's a bit of a circle. Other direction. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, together and down. Breathe in, lengthen your spine. Breathe out, toggle your head. Feel the back of your head, your occipital. Open. Open. Feel free to have your eyes gaze on one object, or maybe you close them or half closed. Beautiful breath in. Beautiful breath out. Let the breath come and go. We hear the words of this Lakota prayer, I'm sure translated from an indigenous leader, spirit guide. We hear these words to shift our frequency, to uplift, to have less resistance and deep trust. Maybe the palms are in a receptive upright position. Wakan Tanka. Great mystery. Oh, great spirit. Teach me how to trust my heart. Teach me how to trust my mind. Teach me how to trust my intuition. Teach me how to trust my inner knowing. Teach me how to trust the senses of my body, the blessings of my spirit. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter my sacred space and love beyond my fear, and thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious sun. Breathe these words in. Breathe them out. It's your turn to repeat them, just like how Bella the dog is. When I extend my arm forward, that's for you to repeat. Wakan Tanka. Great mystery, great spirit. Teach me how to trust my heart. Teach me how to trust my mind. Teach me how to trust my intuition. Teach me how to trust my inner knowing. The senses of my body. The blessings of my spirit. Teach me to trust these things so that I may enter my sacred space and love beyond my fear, and thus walk in balance with the passing of each glorious sun. Community breath in. Community breath out. Blink your eyes and mobilize. Rock the body and return to our circle. God bless you all with allowing this version today, with dogs, with barks, with watering plants behind me. It's life, right? And I think that's part of raising your frequency, is how can we learn to dance in all the flux, in all the flow, in all the comings and goings, and letting go of this image of perfection. You know, they do say enlightenment is not necessarily finding peace and bliss, but actually finding humor. So can we laugh more? There was a yogi, Swami Avetananda, a Himalayan yogi that I was working with in the fall. He entered the temple. He entered the temple laughing, and he encouraged us to laugh. And we literally laughed for 15 minutes. Then he went into his meditation and the practice, and then we ended with laughter. And he didn't want any hugs or you just laughed. I'm sure some of you have experienced laughter yoga. We might even get it today. It's one of the methodologies. So we have about 20 minutes left in our session. Again, I'm Robert Halleigh, usually based in Toronto, Canada, but I'm here in San Salvador, El Salvador. I'm doing a bit of some travel with soul mates that want to take me in while I work on my goals and dreams. And I appreciate your support to show up, to keep the vessel of my facilitation open. And if we're not connected yet, Lord knows I'm here to kind of normalize this inner work in a playful way. Can we laugh as much as we cry? And so on and so forth. So I bring the playfulness to the holistic practices that I am certified in. If we're not connected, bottom right corner, add me as one of your teachers. I'd be so deeply honored. And you're helping to support a queer person of color to bring diversity to this trillion-dollar industry of self-help. So I appreciate that. If a donation's in your means, know that it does go far in Central America. I could get a whole papaya for $1, which is my favorite way of, I eat that every morning. It's so good. If that's not in your means today, please listen to a meditation and offer a review. It'll help when I create a course one day. All right, let's go on. Oh, we have Rose, Thorn, and Seed. It's our circle on Insight Timer. I'm thriving still to install a habit of checking in, even if it's once a week in our circle, and share what is the beauty, that's the rose. What is the challenge, that's the thorn. It's also an opportunity. And then the seed is where did you nurture your life force, your focus, your attention, right? So let's see the comments before we go on. Thank you, Erica. So a lot of these lives are going on YouTube, but I'm also going to thrive to cut them up for the sections. And there's other things that will be going up there. Hopefully in a few days, you'll see the highlights of when I performed at Pride. It's one of my biggest goals to share an uplifting, interactive community creative performance for Pride festivals around the world. I finally got some promo footage, so I'll be pitching that to different Pride festivals. If you have a connection for a Pride festival, or you want me to come to your town, send me a message, robert@withyin.ca. It makes a difference, sometimes having that personal connection. And then we get to meet. Thank you, Bree. This is the world premiere today with Raise Your Frequency. So all of your donations will really help get it in gear. Heidi, oldest wants to move to Nicaragua. I prefer Panama or Costa Rica. Yeah, I don't know too much. I know each country has their thing that's going on, the challenge. So we also have to trust in the energy of intention, but it's always good to be careful too. And to learn muscle testing and to not feel alone, like where's the community there and all of that. Let's get those emojis. The 9th emoji that comes, we're gonna do that practice. I'm gonna have a sip of water. Get the emojis, get the emojis, get the emojis, let them flow. Are you enjoying your avocado breakfast, Yala? You are very cute, but also mischievous. You are very cute, but also mischievous. I see the emojis, keep them coming. The 9th one will be the one we select. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Chantel. I'm amazed that my eyes can see that far. I do have another device if I need to see closer. Ooh, I love that, Erica. The world, a blue heart. Blue is the throat chakra to live in truth. Okay, I better start counting these. Oh my gosh, Heidi's taking a bath. That raises your frequency. Playing volleyball and yoga meditation. I love it. I love it. 7, 2 more. Oh my gosh, I went snorkeling, Rachel. I saw fishes like that in the Caribbean in December. Small fish eating the big fish, yikes. Chantel, you are the one. Chantel was our 9th. Yeah, you picked the pride. Thank you for... Those are some epic emojis. Pride, the colors of being yourself. This is Ashma, I can't pronounce it right now. And sleeping, those are all things that raise frequency for sure. Hey, Bella. Okay, Chantel, tell me when to stop. I'll use my left hand, Divine Feminine. Tell me when to stop, Chantel. Okay, a lot came out. Obviously, I need to get a bit better jar. Let me shake some. Okay, we're left with 2. We're left with 2. Do you want the one closer to the camera or the one furthest away? Chantal? Chantal. Closer or further? Closer. So you picked 18, which is pretty freaking amazing. Because the numerology today, month, day, year is 9, and this is 9. And you are the 9th person. Hello. 9's the best. 9 is symbolically the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new, because you have that circle and then the line goes down. Every day is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new. And when we realize that, we take our power back to not ruin the moment with yesterday. Okay. So that was 18. Let's see what it is. All right. So you picked the methodology of how to raise your frequency is to connect with loving people. Who are they? And when will you schedule it? So let's talk about this. Let's have some group accountability. Put it in the chat. Who is a loving person in your life? And tell us, when are you going to see them? When are you going to schedule them? This is like the real deal. Honestly. So it could be your best friend or could be your mother. Like, are you going to schedule a tea for 2? Let's have at least 3 people testify before we go on. I'm also going to think this for myself. Sherry's acknowledging the power number of 44. I love it. 3 people testify. Who is a loving person in your life? And when are you going to see them to help raise your frequency? Aww. Okay, so Sherry is acknowledging that Maggie is a loving person. She lives 1,430 miles away. So Sherry, how are you going to connect with Maggie next to help raise your frequency? We're normalizing this. You got to schedule it to make it real, even if it's a Zoom or a phone call. So for myself, I'm really lucky. There's a lady that's into self-development. Her name's Miri, and she's from Toronto. What's funny is I haven't seen her in like 2 years, a year and a half. But she's flying into El Salvador today because she has a mutual friend here. So we're actually all going, and it's scheduled, it's in the books. We're going to hike a volcano tomorrow. It's scheduled, it's a loving presence. So let's see. Rachel is her bestie. She's leaving for 2 weeks, Friday to Europe. I'll FaceTime her today before. Beautiful. Simone is her name? Awesome. Schedule it. Make it real. Hold yourself accountable by telling us. Let's not take for granted people that see us, hear us, that are nonviolent communicators. Connect with these loving people. Of course, don't give up on the complicated relationships, but in terms of raising your frequency, gift yourselves, gift each other that. Sherry's going to arrange a call with Maggie. Yeah, I heard that you message like every day. It's such a beautiful relationship. I can't wait for you both to meet one day. So Chantal's going to call her mother to talk for at least an hour. That's amazing. And maybe you can raise your frequency even more by maybe going for a walk while you talk to her, or you could be in the bath, or just eat a slow tea. Eat a tea. Beautiful. I love these testimonies. Yes. Gina says Heidi. Oh, she's giving some comment on Nicaragua. Yeah. So Heidi's going to talk to her son. She's going to go to the center. Don't really like calling it by the words that they are. Heidi, thank you for disclosing that. Again, it's a vulnerable, unfortunate situation. If it makes any difference, Heidi, is that energy knows no boundaries and frequency knows no boundaries. So even if you're talking to someone from behind a glass, when you're in alignment, your aura is like 7 to even 15 feet. So if you can find a loving thought, if you're hydrated, if you're in a place of balance, you and your son will actually be in each other's aura. So please remember that in these unfortunate times where you're not able to touch or hug. May that thought alone lift your frequency to be aligned to do so. Yes? Yala says yes. And this is not hokey dokey baloney. Let me actually remind you of something. I forgot that I wanted to make this statement. Humans have superpowers. The placebo effect is one of the strangest, least understood phenomenons. Oh my gosh, we raised Heidi's frequency. Even just knowing that raises my frequency. Yes, yes, yes. Awesome. It does take work. You will go back down. Lord knows I will too. But it is possible. And we will be doing this session once a week, okay? It might be chaotic in the backyard, but we'll do it. Let's do one more. The 9th person that gives me an emoji. We're going to pick that practice. I'm being licked like a lollipop by this dog. You can't see. It's okay. I'm going to do yoga later than shower. All right. Chantel's the first. Sherry's the second. Actually, I should probably let you see Yala's eyes. That'll raise your frequency. I'll do that at the end. That's how we'll close the session. Beautiful philosophy, Rachel. Okay, let me actually count these emojis. I'm gonna start from Chantal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6. 3 more. While I tickle Yala's belly to raise my frequency. 6, 7, 8. The next person, who's it gonna be for the numerology of today? It's Di. Am I reading that correctly? It's Dill. Hello, Dill. Where are you from? Sri Lanka. Dill Vij. Pardon me on the pronunciation. I love it. You just snuck right in there. And Dill's affirmation is enjoy and play. Well, you're in the right place because I do a lot of playful methodology. Love your emojis, palm trees, rainbows, rain. Yes. Dill, tell me when to stop. It's a pleasure to have you here. So I have all sorts of practices written on numbers. And Yala wants to eat it. No. Tell me when to stop, Dill. Oh, I think she doesn't realize I'm talking to people. That's why she's like hyper. She thinks I'm talking to her. Now I get it. Okay, we're stopping. These are not candies, Yala. And I'm actually talking to 42 people around the world. I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. Oh, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Dill. Do you want right, left, or in the middle? There's 3 that came out. This is the right. We're going to do my right, not your right. Right. Yeah. Right, left, or in the middle. Which one, Dill? Yala wants to pick 2. The middle. Okay. Thank you so much, Heidi, for the donation. I I'm enriched. You did such vulnerable shares. I did my best to hold space for you. And I just appreciate it. I appreciate it. I am not making money while I travel, so even the little bit of donations go a long way. Again, I don't need much. Dale, you picked number 2, which is so cool. It's the mirror effect, right? Duality. See, numbers in themselves can teach. Even today's session on Raise Your Frequency. You'll go out of alignment, you'll come back into alignment. You'll go out of alignment, you'll come back into alignment. It's just a reality. And it's so nice to do the inner work together. Let's see what 2 is. You got an affirmation. You got a powerful affirmation, which means I'm going to say it first and then you'll say it next. Actually, I want to see if I can start putting it in the chat. So let me do that. I don't want to take too much time, but I might be able to do it. And then you can see it yourselves. We can say it together. Okay, I got it. Let's do it. Here we go, everyone. It didn't honor the margins. So when I do this, when you hear the gap in my voice, that's when you know to go. Here we go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rock the body tempo. Right to left, forward to back. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Feel the glow in the heart. You are open. You're here to testify and to amplify. Nod your head. Occipital is open. There's beautiful blood flow, synovial fluid in the magical serpent of the Kundalini spine. Yes. Maybe you want to be even more receptive with palms up. Or maybe it's on the heart or the third eye. Honor the body wisdom and repeat after me. I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am not my failures. I am who I decide to become. I am who I commit to become. And today, I commit to become the best I can be. I forgive. I move on. And I look forward to the new me. One more time. I mean, it was the 2 numerology. Let's do it one more time. Maybe you say it with passion. This is the whole thing with affirmations. Do you want to do lip service? I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am not my failures. I am who I decide to become. I am who I commit to become. And today I commit to becoming the best I can be. I forgive. I move on. I look forward to the new me. I'm sure you know, but the secret with affirmations is, can you get it into the emotional body? Even if you're an actor, just get it into the emotional body. Can you get it into the visual, sensory? The dogs have returned for the grand finale. With more baby avocados. Okay, so Bella's blocking with her thick thighs. Let's do this affirmation one more time with conviction, with emotion. Ready? Say it like you mean it. I'm going to put my hand for it. I like that better. Bella, can I get a kiss before we go? Can I get a kiss before we go? Ah! All right. Who needs saging with sage and sweetgrass and Palo Santo? Just let a dog lick your third eye. Here we go. I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. Maybe there's tears, maybe there's goosebumps. Even just saying that. I am not my failures. I am who I decide to become. I am who I commit to become. And today, I commit to become the best I can be. I forgive. I move on. I look forward to the new me. We breathe these words in to all of our pores and all of our organs and possibilities and thoughts, and we breathe them out because we're not attached to the outcome. We're in the mindful, magical moment of now. Again, my name is Robert Halley. I'm a creative wellness coach. I believe in diverse modalities to have that inner intuition and wisdom to what do you need today? What do you need tomorrow? What do you need in the workplace? What do you need in your heart? And to bring that sense of play, to let the inner child be celebrated. Because we might as well have fun. Life is going to be this roller coaster ride. In closing, those that want to testify, what is your number for how elevated your frequency is? Hey, if it was a 1 and it's a 2, that's a win. And do you have a buzzword? Is your buzzword energy? Is it bubblegum? Is it laughter? Or is it something you're looking forward to? Ooh, Rachel. Rachel started singing. So singing's actually in my curated list of how to raise your frequency. I am not my past. I am not my mistakes. I am not my failures. I am who I decide to become. Don't know where this melody's coming from. I am who I commit to become. And today I commit to become the best I can be. I forgive, I move on, and I look forward to the new version of me. Thanks for holding space for me. Singer first. Sorry, dancer first before singer. Awesome. So Lynn is a 7. Fabuloso. Awesome. Anyone else before we close out? What's your number? What's your buzzword? So I was a 7. I'm a 9. I love facilitating. Oh my gosh, you know how cats bring you like dead birds and dead fish and... Look, this little Labrador, she brought me a baby avocado. Y'all, I don't eat the baby avocados, I eat the mama avocados. I eat the mama avocados, not the baby avocados. That baby one's for you. Do you want me to throw it? Is that what you desire? Or you want to play tug of war? Don't want to lose my fingers. Don't want to lose my fingers. Let it go. Let it go. I can throw it. Ready? Go! Okay. Rachel, I'm at a 9. Wow. You lifted up. Boom. Rachel's buzzword is a smile. Sherry's laughing. Yeah, so I'm a 9 as well. To be a 10, I just have to go eat some papaya. But I always lift my frequency when I facilitate. So I like doing this work together. And my buzzword is creative chaos. This is a bit chaotic, but you stuck around, so I guess it was a bit entertaining. So in closing, I'm just going to tell you where to find me. Yeah. So my name's Robert Halley. I'm in San Salvador, usually Canada. I'm going to do at least 3 lives a week. We'll do some really late ones because that's when the house is quiet. My friend works from home and has a lot of meetings. Outside's a bit chaotic, but I'll see which lives don't have to be too serious, and we'll come outside here if you're open to the dog chaos. Other than that, bottom right corner to stay connected. You'll get notifications when I do lives. Join our circle, rose, thorn, and seed. I'd love you to check in even once a week and share a rose, share a thorn, share a seed. Thank you for all the donations today. It makes a difference while I'm out of Canada and not able to make money just to buy fruits and vegetables, honestly. But you're also demonstrating the value to elevate me to attain my entrepreneurial wellness goals. So your dollar, it vibrationally helps me know my worthiness to keep on keeping on. So I thank you for that. I thank you. And if you'd like to join on social, it's Withyin Creative Wellness on Instagram, YouTube. I do thrive for replays if you are not able to join the lives. Everything I do on Zoom as well with my virtual membership. That's 43% off right now because that's my birthday special. Send me a message on here or robert@withyin.ca. So much love to you. This was really fun and chaotic, but it was more fun. And where are the dogs? Like I wanted to show you them. The mischievousness. They ran away. Much love. I think the next live will be Sunday night at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks so much. You rock, honestly. I'm going to take you on a tour. Those of you that want to stay. To see some flowers in the backyard. Love you, Erica. Okie dokes. I'm going to turn the camera around and give you a tour. I think I can do that. We're still connected. You hear me, you see me. So this is the space. This is like a little cabana. I was sitting on that cushion. Usually there's a hammock. I actually take a nap with Yala in the hammock. She's freaking 80 pounds. But she's so comforting. I've been single for a while, so to have like a full body's weight on top of you is pretty special. All right, let's see where these dogs are. Everyone's seeing this, right? Look at this fruit. It's a soursop fruit. Look at this. Alien. Isn't that bizarre and gorgeous? Okay, DC says you're still seeing. There's another one up here. They're so bizarre and so interesting and so cool. These are all the baby avocados that fall. They're everywhere. Baby avocados. But there's actually some large size avocados up there. I don't think you could see it with the sun. This is a huge avocado tree. Talk about scoring. Having your own avocado tree in your backyard. A. Rachel says soursop's a great medicinal plant. Yeah, so I'm Guyanese. I was born in Canada, but my dad said that too. I need to learn how to harvest it or what to do. Thanks, Rachel. This is Bella. She's not even a year old. She's a Great Dane. And she can't gain weight. She's so skinny. Hey, Bella. And let's let you see some beautiful flowers. They're so perfect, so symmetrical. Some aloe, which is another medicinal, right, Rachel? Beautiful flowers. Wow, Rachel has Bella as well. Beautiful. Popular name. Well, I'm not going to give a tour of the house because there's people in there. But I'll let you have a quick look. Beautiful spiral staircase. So up there's like this loft overlooking. And that's where I teach yoga on Zoom if ever you want to join me. It's like my own home studio. I know, it's like an artist retreat here. I'm so blessed. I won the lottery having people that love me. So this is the mischievous Yala. Her eyes are like yellowy. Yala, can we see your eyes, please? Yala. Look. Can we see your eyes? She's so pretty. Blessings, Heidi. Yala, can we see your eyes? Yala. Can we see your eyes? What are you looking for, yo? What are you looking for? What are you looking for? They're sisters. Baby. Oh, she's finding more avocados. Heidi, no, they're not my dogs. They're soul sister Claudia's dogs. Can we see you eat the avocado to be the grand finale of raising our frequency? I want to see your eyes, baby. Can we see? Can I see your eyes? Eyes are the windows to the soul. You probably had like 20 avocados today. Lucky ducky. Is that why your fur is so nice? Baby, show us your eyes. Bite balls, not hands. Bite balls, not hands. Are you getting antsy because I was teaching too much? Waggly, 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 waggly. All right, everyone. Godspeed, all you need. I'm sure you prefer ending seeing the doggy's face, but I'll just give you a kiss and then be well on my way. Mwah. Thank you. Thanks for showing up for the world premiere. It means a lot. Oh. Here we go. Let's take 5 mindful breaths to close with this glorious sun. Wow. Source energy, may it flood in and around you. Whoa, this power. I'll let you see that to close. Love you, fam, within fam, inside timer family. Mwah!